What's up guys and welcome back. So today we're going to be doing the worst failure off-road challenge. So my story is about the first time I ever went off-roading. Now I've moved over to Australia from New Zealand and always been into cars, but I was more into like Honda Civics, lowering cars, racing cars and stuff like that. Now I'd never owned a four-wheel drive before or been out bush or even generally at the beach. So when I first moved to Australia, everybody I knew had four-wheel drive. So I was like, yeah, sweet, I'll buy a four-wheel drive, we can go up the bush, we can go mudding, it's going to be awesome. And back then, I didn't really like a Jeep. I didn't know much about them. They were sort of too small. I thought they were kind of like a ghillie car, like a Barbie car. As everybody does, I bought a ute, I bought a pickup truck. I bought a 2001 Mitsubishi Trident 4-door, kind of like a trade back four-wheel drive. And one day after work, a mate was like, yeah, let's go up the Glasshouse Mountains and go forward driving. So I was like, yep, no worries. Didn't think we needed any sort of recovery gear or let anyone know where we were going. So we head off. The tracks weren't that hard. There was a few steep drop-offs that went through like old telephone tracks and stuff like that. So we're heading down. We're about 45 minutes into this trail, and I go through this steep drop-off, and I had a bull bar on the front, and I managed to just get through. I went through the other side, had a bit of water, so I just got through it. And the guy behind me, exact same truck, just a two-door version, went down and his front bar got wedged against a piece of wood or a log or something like that in the water, so he got stuck. So we had no snatch straps, no recovery gear on us, anything like that, nothing at all. So what I was planning on doing was I was going to go around him, coming from behind, and just give him like a little nudge with my front of my truck to try and push him out. So I didn't even check. It was completely stupid of me. I did not even check where I was going. So I've gone around, trying to get around him, and I've just gone woof, and it was just all like it was just all water, all mushy, just shit. I couldn't even see what I was doing, and I just sunk down. I was like on a massive angle, as you can see in this photo. So that's the point we both got stuck. Now it's just the two of us. Nobody knew we were there. Lucky we were sort of next to a highway. So we tried to, I had a shovel on me, and that's it. That's the only piece of recovery gear that I had on me. So I tried to dig myself out. That didn't work, it was too soft. Every time I dug something else, it would just fill up with water. It just kept getting worse. We tried to get his truck out, but the back end was lifted up and was gaining no traction whatsoever. So we got up onto the motorway. It's starting to get dark. Tried to flag people down to help us get out of the situation we're in, and absolutely nobody stopped. Nobody wanted to help us out at all. But some kind person thought we had crashed, so they called the police. So it was getting dark at that stage. Someone had called the police thinking that we were in a car accident. So probably half an hour later, 3 police cars turn up, 2 ambulance, a fire truck and a tow truck. So we're just stuck, we've just been forward driving, and 3 ambulances and a tow truck turned up. So all these people thought we had crashed, thought we were in a massive car accident, but no, they came down and they said, you guys are absolutely stupid. So we're like, oh well, can the tow truck come down and pull us out? And they said, yeah, definitely. For $1,000, the tow truck would actually go down 50 meters onto a flat surface and pull us out. We didn't have any money on us or anything like that, and they said we're completely shit because we didn't take any recovery gear. I didn't even have an Australian license at that stage, so they blamed it on us being foreign, didn't know what to do, didn't know the situation we had actually got ourselves into. So by that stage it's probably 8 o'clock at night. It's getting really dark. My wife at home doesn't even know where I am, think I'm working late at work or something. So there was a gas station probably 3 k's back. So what we did, we walked down, we walked through this bush. It was middle of summer, so there's going to be snakes everywhere and just shit like that. So we walked down, we make it to this gas station, and asked a few people, and nobody, absolutely nobody, would come down and pull us out. Until this elderly guy, it was probably by elderly, By elderly I mean about 60 plus I would say. And he's overheard us asking people, and he said, "Oh, you guys need a bit of hand?" We said yes, we've got 2 4-wheel drive stuck down there, do you mind helping pull us out? He said no problem, I've got a little Jeep sitting outside, and he had like a little 99.7 TJ Wrangler. I was like, oh okay, yeah, if that would be it would be alright, that'd be awesome. We will give you I think I said $50 or something like that. So he drove us down, we all hopped in this small Jeep and went down. And all he had was a snatch strap and hooked it to his tow hitch, and took us both out in less than 5 minutes. I was so surprised something so small could just pull us out that easily. God, we felt like stupid, we felt like complete idiots that we were not prepared for the situation we were going into, thinking we knew it all, thinking that we had big utes and 4-wheel drives that we should be alright, because the bigger your vehicle is, the easier it will do, something like that. We're just stupid, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. But luckily this old guy managed to come down in his little Jeep and pull us out. And I ended up actually breaking a CV on the way out, not when I was stuck or getting pulled out, just on the way out, because I was, I don't know, excited, had adrenaline or something, so I was just being an idiot. So I ended up breaking a CV and bending a top control arm. So after that we went to the 4-wheel drive shop straight away, got some D-shackles, a snatch strap, and other recovery equipment that I still have in my Jeep today. And I also figured out that you don't need a big 4-wheel drive to go wheeling, and probably 6 months later I sold my truck and I bought my first Jeep, and I've kind of never really looked back since. But that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed my little story about my stupid failure and how idiotic I was. If you guys have a story or a failure that you'd like to share, make a video, let me know when you do, I'd love to see it, or just drop it in the comments, I'd love to read about it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you next time.